Hey, look, I told you 2021, we are going to keep things simple and we're going to execute. So I'm about to show you the step-by-step, the blueprint to getting started investing as a beginner right after this. Let's go. Hey, what's up, fam? It's Coach Vince, former athlete turned money coach and the creator of the Money Mindset League, which is a community of people who all want to make smarter financial decisions, build five-figure savings, and invest to build wealth. Today, we are going to show you step-by-step how to begin investing as a beginner investor. If you want to be a part of this community that we have that's growing, we got over 1,000 members. Make sure you tap that link in the bio to join the Money Mindset League. If you want coaching, you want more hands-on experience, you want guidance, accountability, make sure you tap that link below. You get access to that inside the community as well. So let's get right to it, y'all. Step number one, how are we going to start this thing from scratch, the blueprint, the step-by-step process? Number one, we have to develop a long-term growth mindset. Our goal in life should be to get better, to grow, to have more, to have abundance in our life and prosper. That should be our goal. Every day we should be striving to become a better version of ourselves. And in that, when it comes to investing, that's all investing is practicing something today to begin to build something that's going to last not only for your lifetime, but that you can leave behind to the next generation and build wealth for them. So investing is a selfless act. It's a selfless game. And it's something that totally transforms your life and the people who come after you life. It's about building a legacy, y'all. We have to practice delayed gratification. I said this in my last video. The last video was more about the mindset and stuff like that. So once you have the mindset, once you understand that, hey, I'm working today, all right, I'm practicing patience and delayed gratification to have something better for myself, to be able to prosper even more, to get access to bigger and better options in the future. Then we can move on to step number two. This is by far the most important step, okay? As I said in the last video, money management is absolutely key. Money management is the key. So here's what I want you to do when you get started. If we look at this right here, y'all, this is what's called a bank statement, okay? We all get these. We all use a card, all right? We all have a bank. For most of us, we all have a bank that we use to buy things. I want you to print this out. This one is obviously just for an example, but I want you to print out the last 3 months of your bank statement, your credit card statements, and look exactly at what you're spending money on each and every month. I want you to go through, figure out the things that are constant. Those are going to be your bills and things like that. And then go through and look at the unnecessary things that you may be spending money on. Keep tabs on those, circle those, and you are going to be able to find some ways that you can save some money. I know one of the main problems that people have is they think that they need to make more money. Nah, if you look at these statements, you'll find out that your money is right here. You don't need to go make more money in most cases. You just need to learn how to manage your money better. And this is how you do it. So this is a part of accountability right here. You're going to find out some things, and you're going to look at this statement and you're going to see it's a bunch of stuff that you don't really need to be doing. It's a bunch of stuff that doesn't align with your goals and what you really want to accomplish. So guess what we're going to do? We're going to knock this off of our bank statements so that we can start adding this money and allocating it to different areas that we desire, that we actually want to contribute to, that we think are going to help us grow, that is going to help us build wealth in the long term. Because after all, we are investing, and that's what we want to do. So the bank statement is critical, y'all. Go through here. Make sure you write down every expense that you have. We all know our income. If you don't know, that will pop up here as well. But this is a critical part. We have to analyze ourselves, right? In football and sports, we watch film of ourselves and of our opponent so that we can get a better edge, all right? And that's where we all need to start. We all need to start watching film on ourselves, right? And pay attention to the things that we do when we aren't thinking about it. All right, so step two, if you go to IamYourMoneyCoach.com/cashflow-planner, it's going to send you to a website like this. Guess what this is, y'all? This is a budget. Now, I don't want you to think of a budget as something that's going to restrict you. I want you to think of a budget as something that's going to give you permission to spend. This is nothing but an ultimate game plan of how you're going to spend your money, how you're going to allocate your money, how you're going to put your money to better use, right? A lot of times it's not the money that we make, it's how we manage the money that we make, y'all. So if we just choose and decide to actually take action and accountability on our money and take full control over our money, imagine how much more in control you would feel. Imagine how much more confidence you would feel when it comes to investing. Now, I want you to budget every single thing that we just seen in the bank statement, right? I want you to budget every single thing. I want you to write down all of this stuff. It may take 30 minutes, it may take an hour, but it's a very important step. It's very crucial that you practice this so that you can get in good habits, so that you can start remembering the things that you spend money on and understand that it's not a part of your plan. It's not a part of your goal. It's not a part of the thing that you want to achieve. So create this budget. Go to IamYourMoneyCoach.com/cash flow planner. Make sure you put in your name and your email and grab this so that you can have something to follow, y'all. It's not don't just create it. Don't just do it for kicks and giggles. Make sure you do it so that you can actually follow a plan. All right. Put in these numbers. All right. Figure out your take home pay. Figure out how much that you spend. All right. And then look at the remaining budget. Okay. It's important that if that number comes out negative, right? If you don't have any money left over, that you go through and you look at all the things that you're spending your money on, and you have to absolutely make cuts on these things. There's no question about it. There's just no way around it. You have to make cuts so that you can free up some money. Now, if you do the budget and you actually have a little bit of money left over, I want you to allocate that to a certain specific place, savings, investing, since we're talking about investing right here, so that you can actually have a base of how much you can begin investing each and every month. This is going to show you exactly what you can afford to do, exactly what you can afford to put away each month towards investing. I know a lot of us just get started investing and we just start putting money in like random amounts of money. Nah, this is going to show you exactly what you need to be putting into your investment account. Okay, once you get that done, once you figure out, once you give every dollar a name, once you have full control, you now have financial freedom, y'all. You now have financial freedom. This is the goal. This is the biggest piece of the pie, from getting that bank statement, from looking at the expenses, and then actually applying it and putting into your cash flow planner so that you can have a game plan going into this investing thing. So the next step is very simple. Once we have our game plan down, once we know exactly how much we're spending, once we've cut back on the expenses that we don't deem fit for the way that we're going, for our new direction, on our new journey as an investor, now it's time to open up an investment account. And the number one investment account that you should be opening, in my opinion, is a Roth IRA. Roth IRA is going to allow you to grow your money tax-free, and one of the best apps for this, because I understand how people think about money. I understand the emotions behind money. I understand how, handling your money manually can get in the way of a lot of things. So what I want you to do is go to M1Finance. It's the best app for automating the entire process. You ain't got to worry about not a thing once you set it up. And this is why step 1 and 2 are so important, because you need to know how much you can afford to put away each and every month into this investment account so that you can set this up. So what you want to do is go, once you create your account, okay, you want to open up a retirement account known as a Roth IRA, as I said earlier. So you just go to retirement, you go to Roth IRA, and you scroll down here, you hit confirm, and then that's going to take you to the Roth IRA, and it's probably going to look something like this. Okay, so what you have to do is basically create a pie in M1Finance, and how you do that is just you go to manage pie here at the bottom right, hit edit pie, and let's just remove this so that I can show you how to do this from step 1. So let's say that you want to invest into a mutual fund, not a mutual fund, an ETF. So let's just go with VOO, which is one of my favorites. All right, you select it, you search it up, then you hit add to pie, and that's going to take you to this page right here. You hit done. All right, and then we want to allocate 100% to that if this is going to be your only ETF. Now you can have multiple, but you really only need one. The S&P 500 is great. So after that, we just hit save, hit confirm, and then boom, you have the investment vehicle that you're going to be investing in. Now it's time to set up the recurring transfers or the recurring automatic investments in this account. So all we're going to do is at the bottom, hit transfers, hit move money, hit recurring transfer. We're going to select the bank that you add here, right, to the Roth IRA. Now, when you first get started, there is a $500 initial deposit. I know that's going to throw a lot of people off. $500. I don't have $500 right now. All right. Maybe you do have $500. If you do have $500, then that's great. You're already in the game. If you don't, just save up $500. Right. Now is the time to get serious about this investing stuff. Just save it. If you were going to put away $100 per month, if you do the $100 per month strategy, you was going to put $100 per month away every month anyway. Just save $100 per month for 5 months. Once you get there, then fund the account. So, but most of us will have $500. All right. When you first get started, you're gonna have to deposit $500 to begin with, and then after that, you can do $100, $200, $300, $400, however much you want to into the account every single month. We just gonna do it with 100 right now. So hit continue. Then we're gonna select the frequency. This is gonna be monthly for us, and then select the day that's best for you. On the 4th, the 1st, the 15th, the 30th, whatever day is best for you, then hit schedule, and that's going to automatically invest that money for you every single month. Now, so that's choosing a brokerage account. That's choosing the best account, in my opinion, M1Finance. If you want to get that and also get $10 extra just for signing up using my link, make sure you tap that link in the description below. Now, as far as finding the ETF or what you're going to invest in, all right, this is something that's totally up to you, but I want to help you out right now. If you're a beginner, I want you to just get started investing into an ETF. That is the best way to invest into a broad range of stocks at one time, because an ETF is like a basket of stocks. So it's 500, 100, 1,000, 3,000 stocks all at one time that you would be investing in. That way you don't have to worry about individual stocks. That way you don't have to worry about picking the best stock right now. You can pick the overall best ETF or fund that's going to help you get exposure to the market and actually give you a pretty good return. So what I want you to do is go to ETF.com right here. This is, one of my favorite, one of the best. And I just want you to go to menu and then go to ETF tools and data, and then ETF screener and database. Then I want you to just scroll down here. There's a bunch of filters. Just scroll down to performance, and let's just do the 1 year total return. And we want this to at least be 20% over the year. All right. So if we scroll down here, all right, this is a great list of funds. As you can see, we got SPY, IVV, VTI, the total stock market. We got VOO, which is the S&P 500, QQQ, VEA. All right, go through these and do your own research on these and select one or two. All right, I'm gonna tell you right now, if it's S&P 500 ETF, you only need one of those in your account. Okay, you can go with something like VOO, which is the S&P 500, or SPY, which is the S&P 500. And then you can go with QQQ, which is the NASDAQ or the top 100 technology stocks. All right, so either one of those or those two will be great enough for you to add to your investment account so that you can invest with confidence and feel like a pro when you're investing and actually get a really good return. So that's how you can find ETFs to invest in. Obviously, you want to do more research than that and to just throw your money into a random ETF. But make sure you do your research and add it to that M1Finance account so that it can grow automatically when you add that money into the account. So how do I know how much do I add to my investment account? How much do I know? How do I know how much do I need to allocate or find inside my budget to be able to allocate to my Roth IRA? Well, first off, with the Roth IRA, there are limits. So you can only invest up to $6,000 per year if you're under 50, $7,000 per year if you're over 50. So let's just say you're under 50. The max that you can put in every single month is $500 per month. The max that you can put in every year is $6,000 every year. So at the max, we need at least $500. Okay, so let's just say you have that. You have an extra $500 to invest. Let's say you're starting at the age of 25, or matter of fact, let's just say 30. All right, let's say you start at 30. You have zero saved for retirement right now. You're going to contribute $500 per month, and you believe, based on your research, that you're going to gain at least 12%. The S&P 500 has been roughly 12% over the last 30 years. So let's calculate that. Okay. By the way, we're going until age 67, which is the technical age for retirement. But as we all know, as we should know, retirement is a number, right? It's how much money that you have. If you have a bunch of money now, you can retire now, right? But over 30 years plus years, we want to be able to grow something so that we can retire. So if we look at this number, if we save $500 per month over the next 37 years until retirement, we can have about $4 million to our name. Okay. That is something that if you can find in your budget, which I'm sure we all can do, we all spend $500 on unnecessary things, on things that don't really align with our goals long term, you can find something like that. But that's with $500. Okay. So let's say you can't find that. Let's say you can only find half of that, $250 every single month to contribute. Okay, if you get started now, you can have about $2 million if you earn at least 12%. Okay, y'all. So it just depends on how you want to retire. It depends how much that you want or that you need in retirement. All right. And this is going to show you, this is a calculator on the Dave Ramsey website that's going to show you exactly how much you should be allocating, how much you should find to be able to invest this money every single month so that you can retire a millionaire, so you can retire with some dignity, y'all. This is exactly how you do it step by step. Even if you save, let's say, only $100, I know somebody's going to ask, all right, even if you just did $100, that's $819,257. And remember, since we're investing this into a Roth IRA, all of this money is yours, tax-free, which is the best part. All right. So this is how any beginner can get started investing so that they can end or retire with some dignity and be able to actually enjoy retirement instead of, having to go back to work and having to, find a way to make some extra money in retirement, which is not anything that any of us want to do. So that's how you do it, step by step, family. I hope that you got some extreme value out of this. I want everybody to take action. Now that you have the information, take action on it so that you can do this for yourself, do this for your family, and change your entire family tree just by sacrificing and practicing delayed gratification a little bit. It actually don't even take that much. Just budget it so that it automatically comes out of your account and it goes directly into your M1Finance account. It's automated, and then you can grow this money over time. All right, let's all become millionaires. I'm glad that you decided to watch this video. You are a winner and you will change the game. All right, abundance and prosperity is coming to you. 2021 is our best year yet. Let's do it by making things simple and taking action. All right, till next time, y'all already know, believe in yourself, invest in yourself, and most importantly, love yourself. Peace.